r/ask Reddit. What traits does society consider physically attractive that you find really unappealing? Unnatural bleach blonde hair looks strange to me, especially with fake tans. It looks like fake on fake on fake to me. This applies to men or women. Plus, it's usually accompanied by thick black eyebrows. No idea who is pushing that as beautiful or why women even do it. No one believes that your eyebrows are actually that arched. I mean, they look like the freaking Gateway Arch in Missouri. Extreme bodybuilder physique. Well-toned moderate muscle is titillating, but 2-stroke 10 would not bang a cloud. I agree about the bodybuilder thing, but now can't stop thinking about banging an actual cloud. It's all water molecules, so it wouldn't feel like anything. It'd just dissipate as you thrust into it. Big fake ass. I like a normal looking butt, not some fake bubble. A huge ass makes like 90% of the best sex positions really difficult unless you have a 10-inch dong. Source: my wife has a huge ass and I do not have a 10-inch dong. I get what you mean. Big ass is my type and some of my favorite positions are impossible because I run out of dong. Like prone boning? Forget about it, comma. Long fingernails gross me out, on men or women. Well tended or not, I just can't stand the thought of that mini dagger going near my dunt. What do you call a lesbian with fake nails? Single. Yes, I'm a man and I want to throw up when I see long nails. It's just so ducking gross. It looks totally impractical. It is impractical. I always think they're about to break. And I constantly think of the nasty junk stuffed up under there. Nasty. Extremely white teeth. You don't need to be scummy, but perfectly white teeth makes me think you have a compulsion. I just saw a weird whitening strip toothpaste mouthwash commercial about this. 2 women. One with virgin snow white teeth, the other with normal teeth. Normie says she suspects the efficacy of her current whitening brand, and Snow White suggests, by way of checking said whitening ability, that she hold a facial tissue up to her mouth and compare the difference in color. I just stopped what I was doing and pondered the marketing a-holes who want you to feel bad because your visible mouth bones are not the same color as bleached plant fibers. Ah, yes. Girl 1. Why are you deleting those photos? Girl 2. My teeth look ceru yellow. Girl 1. Here, take the tissue test. Girl 2. Ugh, so yellow. How are yours so white? Girl 1. Oh, I use Crest Pro White. Yep, a hug. Septum piercings. I get that it's none of my business, but it looks like the rings that go on the snouts of cows. I spent 8 years as a professional pisser until about 12 years ago. If anyone would have told me that septum piercings would go mainstream, I would have had them sectioned. I think it's because you can flip them up into your nose and hide it during work. I see a lot of them among young professional types. I've noticed quite a few people with wide set eyes becoming popular in movies and TV over the past few years. I think they look like aliens, but a lot of people find them sexy or intriguing. People in the 1960s thought Jackie Kennedy was gorgeous, but she always looked strange to me for this reason. She's got a solid 4 inches between her eyes. I feel like there should be a word for it, but how the woman on the left looks, I get the feeling she is supposed to be the epitome of female beauty. The face, the body, the clothes. She even has just the right sexy expression in the pic. She just looks like a human sex doll to me. I call it Kardashian light. I call it dead behind the eyes. Men who just have a mustache. I love a well-groomed beard, but just having a mustache turns me off. I was on a hockey team once with this guy who always had a full beard. One game, he shows up and someone points out that he now has a mustache. A lot of the guys, myself included, hadn't noticed because it fit so naturally on him. Like his face was made for a mustache. You mean before he had a beard without mustache? Honestly, boob jobs. Women with these huge plastic looking boobs just don't do it for me, at all. They look fine in clothes. A lot of the time you can't even tell, but topless they just look wrong. Also, they don't feel as squishy as natural boobs, so they're not as fun. A-Boltons can be off-putting. I've with a few girls that got tastefully sized enhancements that retained some of their natural breast shape and they were awesome. Dad bod. I heard it's attractive from a friend. I don't want to date someone with a beer gut. Edit. I see my opinion may be unpopular amongst the masses. What about a food gut? What about a fat gut? Asking for a friend. I've found that blonde girls seem to get automatically bumped up a couple points on the scale just for being blonde. Not saying that blonde hair is unattractive, just that having blonde hair doesn't make someone more attractive, unless that's what you're into. I mean, that's pretty much how attractiveness works. Conversely, red hair and pale skin. Nerds on Reddit go apeshit over pale redheads. Lip implants injections. I've never seen a case where these did anything but make the person look really dumb. Edit. Added injections. I think it's a case of the good ones being undetectable. Civil war between fans of thick versus thin. It's thick fans that are being aggressive. We are just defending our beliefs. Seriously, I never called their desired body type whale, cow with huge udders, or someone who needs to go for a run and cut down on carbs. Why is it okay for them to call my desired body type rake? Stick in that they should eat a hamburger? I want UN to intervene and stop this uncivilized acts of aggression on members of Thin Nation. Whale, cow with huge udders, you personally didn't, but these types of sentiments do get expressed fairly often. That said, bashing on any body type is gross and ought to stop. Mandibles. I don't care if you can use them to pick food up off the ground. I don't like the thought of those touching me. We get it. Garrus wasn't your type. What the hell, Mayo? Kim Kardashian's butt. It ain't good. It's just fat. It's like she ate 147 cheeseburgers in a day and it all settled. Chisapa Jersey, think you mean Krabby Patties. Pretty sure it's a lot of silicone too. Fake tans. Saw a woman on the elevator yesterday. I swear she should have been a purse model without the purse. Huge, curled or fake eyelashes. It's unbelievable how much time some girls spent on eyelashes. I don't care about eyelashes as long as they are normal. My 3-year-old daughter has really long eyelashes. She gets that from me, which my wife claims is wasted on a guy. Anyway, we've been asked a few times if my daughter's eyelashes are fake. Why would we put fake eyelashes on a toddler? Some people would, and long lashes are not wasted on guys. Long lashes on guys is always a plus. A straight, thin little nose. How boring. Or thanks. This makes me feel better as the owner of a sknoz. Thank God I am not the only one. WHO says sknoz schnozzle in before dozens of us joke. Beards. I don't mind a stubble. Find it even sexy when well maintained. But guys with beards are just not attractive to me. As someone incapable of growing a beard, I like to tell myself I'm just more highly evolved, you know, to stave off the crippling insecurity. I love a beard when it's well maintained and trimmed nicely. It kinda grosses me out when it's long and scraggly, like the guys on Duck Dynasty. Fake lips. It just looks retarded when your upper lip is the same size and shape as your lower lip. I know that most men are not really into that look either, but for some reason a lot of women strive for this. Or worse, when the top lip gets bigger. Like, why? Blonde bombshell types. I don't see the big deal. Her hair is yellow. Get over it. Give me a dark haired girl please. Edit. Today I learned I am Ron Swanson. Does your mother have dark hair? Paging Dr. Freud. Man buns. This whole thing pisses me off to no end. I have had long hair since my early teens, and started putting it up because it gets ducking annoying at times. Apparently I'm automatically a douchebro for doing so though. Stop that. I'm with you man. I've got long hair and I like it, but I'm tired of hearing how I must be an a-hole because I tied up. Do people just want me to go Fabio style all the time? Korean beauty standards. I keep thinking about the near identical Miss Korea contestants, and it makes me shudder. And they've all had work done. Narrowed noses, lip injections, new boobs. Plastic surgery is a common graduation gift over there. That feel when multiple people declare their distaste for an unchangeable aspect of your body that you've struggled with your whole life, despite widespread impressions that the thing you've struggled with is a good thing. Imago play video games. In these threads, there's always the guy who prefers small boobs over large. Fine, whatever floats your boat. But then there's dozens of comments below that agree with them and say things like anything more than a handful is a waste. Big boobs are guaranteed to become saggy as they age. They look like they have too floppy, overgrown udders. Big boobs make women look like bimbos who want attention. Small boobs make them look sweet and innocent, etc. As someone with larger bazoos, it really irritates me that they can't compliment one without bashing the other. Huge boobs, like anything bigger than a C cup for the most part, can be just way too big. However, I mean this more when it comes to implants. Fine, I'll take my tits elsewhere. Good day, sir. You lose. A gap in the front teeth is said to be a sex symbol. I think L'Oreal kind of calls it the London look, and Madonna has the same tray. If an attractive woman has gap teeth, I think it draws attention away from any other attractive qualities. Implants and cosmetic plastic surgery. Especially the older you get, I'd rather be 52 and look 52 than be 52 and look like a 28-year-old lizard. Tan skin. Light tans are nice, moderate tans sometimes, heavy tans are gross. In the 90s, tans were seen as really sexy. People would laugh at Asians with umbrellas being used as parasols to stay pale. Now I see lots of people doing the same. I feel like starting an actual parasol company would be a multi-million-dollar idea given today's hate of tans, fear of melanoma. The Kardashian look that every Instagram model seems to look like. The stereotypical porn star body. I can't stand it. You can clearly see it's fake. Why do so many people like that? What's a stereotypical porn star body? Cause there is a lot of porn out there for all sorts of people. Perfection. I'm more attracted to people who I can see their imperfections and flaws, their humanity, scars, birthmarks, asymmetry, nervousness, minor embarrassment, and anything else that shows the mask slipping and the human beneath showing through. For men, the whole bodybuilder/super muscular body type is a big turn off for me, and as well I butt heads with the huge demographic of women who drool over the really scrawny guys. I usually shoot for in between those previously mentioned types, or go for more of the burly lumberjack guys. For women, honestly, the whole thick thing. I love me a perky ass, but not the huge kind that she achieved from just sitting around. Give me those big thighs that are made of muscle, son, as well. Big tits. Just looking at them makes my back hurt. Dude, I like to go with a handful rule, and as a woman with small hands, that really constrains my choices. Walking around with the bottom of your ass cheeks hanging out. So trailer park. Let's not ruin it for everyone. Gauges on ears. WTF are you gonna do with it in the future? Pencil thin eyebrows on men. WTF. Today I learned people really like pencil thin eyebrows on men. I didn't realize this was considered highly attractive by most of society. I'd imagine more than half the people in here are just posting the opposite of whatever body type they have. Being totally naked, it's way more attractive when other party is wearing something during the act. Socks, for instance. Completely straight and perfect teeth. Don't get me wrong. I'm not looking to get my foreskin caught in a snaggletooth, but I do like canines that are a bit longer than normal, or some teeth that are a bit crooked. Also, tans are weird, unless it's your normal skin tone. Love me a porcelain goddess. Basically, I'm into vampire chicks, I guess. Don't get me wrong. I'm not looking to get my foreskin caught in a snaggletooth, so glad you clarified that. Long hair on women. Most of the guys I know say a woman is less attractive if she cuts her hair short. Not me. I love a pixie cut on a cute woman. Bonus points if it's asymmetrical. I think it depends on the woman. Some can pull it off, some not. Usually she has a petite body type thing. Long fake nails. Can't handle them. Tans. It works for some people. Others it just looks like they want leather for skin. Bonus. People who go tanning, why would you pay for skin cancer? Those mutilated eyebrows some women like to wear, especially the drawn on kind. Every time I see it, it makes me think of clown makeup. A lot of people, especially Redditors, seem to have this huge thing for pale people. I just don't get it. It's because we don't go outside. I don't really care much for beards, but some guys look really nice with them. I absolutely cannot stand however, that jawline only style a lot of guys wear now. I hate it. It looks like hipster Amish or something. Wear it for Springer, fine, but then either let it grow, Jacob, and go back to the farm, or shave that shit off. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.